Hey everyone, I'm Sarah Thummel, and we are doing a training session tonight regarding the medium utility tote and insert fundraiser for November 2017. All right, so we are going to go into that, and let's see here, share screen. So if you are watching the recorded playback of this, any questions that you have, go ahead and comment on the link that I'll make. It'll be a YouTube video that you'll be watching, and just comment and we'll get back to you on questions. Okay, so let's move this down here. All right, so hopefully everyone can see this. I have uploaded this file to the Team Rah Rah page, and anyone that's watching from Team Top Notch, I've also uploaded it to the Team Top Notch files. So if you don't know where the files are located on the team pages, let me know and I will help you out. So what we're doing is selling the medium utility totes that are exclusively offered in November and the inserts, all right? I'm gonna show you a better picture, but this is the order form that we have for you, and we'll get back to this here in just a second, all right? Let me move this again. All right, so I made an image that, that I'm gonna be sharing with you guys. So this medium utility tote, it has, let's see here. Sorry, I'm trying to make it the right size. So there's 7 totes, and there's 3 different colors of inserts. For this fundraiser, we are selling each one for $35, okay? So that includes tax and shipping. Hopefully you can see that there. You can get the tote or the insert for $35. So if you're getting the set, it's going to be $70, tax and shipping included, okay? Now the medium utility totes retail for $30, and the inserts retail for, I think it's $35. But the thing is normally when people are buying these things, they have to pay tax and shipping on top of that. So normally a medium utility tote, if it were offered normally, which it's not, it's always offered as a special. Let's take $30 times 8%, which is the shipping. So $240, and let's just say it's $3 in tax. All right, so they would normally spend about $35 anyway if they were just paying right out for this product. Now they're getting more of a discount on the inserts because those are valued at $35, and they're just paying a flat $35, including tax and shipping. Any questions so far? We're good? All right, just wanted to make sure and cover that. So you guys can share this image with people that you're trying to get fundraisers with. I will show you real quick conversation that I had. Let me move this. Because sometimes people wonder, you know, how do I get fundraisers? So I put on my personal page, I said, who's looking for a fundraiser? And this lady commented, whoops, let me go back up here. So just so you can see like how I worded this, and then we'll get into the sale, the fundraiser itself. Okay, so what I said to her is, I want to tell you briefly about a fundraiser I can offer you for November. It is super simple and not confusing whatsoever. So first, I will send a quick image of the products that would be sold. First, the medium utility tote, and then the insert for the medium utility tote. Both are products that are exclusively offered in November only. Here's the image of the products you would be selling. Okay, and then I attached the image that I just showed you all that I created. And I also, I put a screenshot of this on a post on our team page if you want to use any of my verbiage. Okay, and then I went on to explain that they're going to make more money with the more totes and inserts sold. For example, if 10 are sold, you would make $140, and etc. I just kind of gave her some examples of how much they would make at each level. And I said, of course, you're going to make more as you sell more. And if you sell 250 totes, you'd bring in $3,674. And then I left it with, let me know if you want more info. Thanks for asking. All right, so you don't want to give a ton of information. You just basically want to show them what the products are that they're going to be selling and how much money they would be looking at making, which I'm getting ready to go and show you all, okay? So I'm going to get out of that. And let me know if I'm going too fast whatsoever, all right? So I'm going to Excel. This is our math sheet. Again, I got to move this thing. This is in the way. All right. Can you all still see me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I got rid of you by accident and didn't mean to. Okay, so here's the math sheet. This is uploaded to the files, all right, of our team page. I'm gonna go up to the very top. All right, so I have the details all here, and then it's broken down with the number of utility totes sold, and then this column over here is the amount that they are earning back as an organization, okay? It's gonna keep track of that for you. This area over here is where you can update in the yellow highlights. If you want to charge a different price other than 35, you can, but I want to show you how it affects your number. Okay, so if you sold 10 totes at $35, it would be $140. Let's say if you move that down to $32, keep an eye on this number here of how it's going to change. So let's change it to 32. So instead of earning $140, they're going to earn $110, okay? So you can sell it for basically whatever price you want to. You cannot sell it for more than the retail value plus tax and shipping. So you will not go over 35, but if you want to do less than 35, if you're in an area where you don't think people will spend $35 on it, you can adjust the price here, all right? I'm going to move it back to 35. Okay, and your tax rate, I'm not sure what your tax rate is, but this is where you would update it. Let's say your tax rate is great. Let's say you're out in the country. I know Denise is out in the country. I don't know what her tax rate is, but let's say it's only 6.5%, all right?
That's good.
So if it's 6.5% versus my 8.417, she's gonna make an extra $4 for her organization when she sells 10 totes, okay? Any questions? Nope. Okay, so I'm going to change it back to 8.417. The only thing you will change on this details tab on the Excel file are the yellow highlights here. Don't change anything else because you could mess up some formulas, all right? So you can play with it here, and then what you're looking at is the number of totes and then how much money the organization is going to get back. If you want to see the other detail, it's all here. So this will show you if you put in 7 totes, you're going to have $130 party volume, okay? Personal volume on that party is going to be $130. So to make a party, which is 200 or more, you're going to need to sell at least 11 of the specials. All right? Now, this over here is another tab that you can go to for quick glance. The details tab has everything you need, and that's the only place that you're going to be updating. But if you click on this next tab, you'll see that it's also kind of a summary that you could share with people that you are doing the fundraiser for, all right? So this is all linked to the other tab. So if you change the selling price over here to $32 and you change the tax rate to 7%, it's gonna update on this sheet to $32 and 7% tax, okay? So that you can show them at a glance what they would be earning. Now this one only goes up to 100 totes, or right here, because it'd be a really good fundraiser if they got more than 100 totes. So typically people don't sell that many, but the more people that you have, like say you get a band group to do this, they could obviously way outdo that. So if you need more lines, this goes all the way down to 703 totes, okay? So if you sell more than 703 totes, what you can do is select these and drag it down, and it's going to keep giving you your totals. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so again, here's your total totes sold and the amount raised per the organization. So let's take a quick look. Let's say if they sold 50 totes, how much would we be bringing in? So 50 totes, you would raise $726 for an organization. So if you had just 5 people, if you're not on mute, go ahead and select mute, guys. That'd be helpful because I'm getting a lot of background noise. On the 50 totes, if you had 10 people selling these, then all they would need to do is sell 5 each. So that's very easy to do. All right. So any questions on this sheet? Any at all? Okay. This is really pretty simple because that's really all there is to it. I'm going to stop sharing my screen so I can talk to all of you real quick. So basically the math sheet, you're just going to update the tax rate and update for, what else did I say? The dollar amount that you're going to sell it for. All right. So if you, like I said, if you have a bigger group, like if you have a choir group at school that's doing this, go ahead and give them, like, that's going to be a lot of people, right? You'd probably want to go ahead and offer them a prize for the top seller so that they're competitive and they'll want to do that and be the top seller. So what's going to happen is with this fundraiser, they get all the cash left over, the difference in what they cost you versus what you're putting in. I'll go ahead and show you that real quick because that's the cash portion they're getting. So this is your cost. Let's see here. Let's see here. I think I have it on the other tab. Okay, so your cost, let's say you sold 10. Your cost is here. It costs you $180, but you're actually bringing in 209. No, that's not right. Let me go to the other tab. I got to keep moving Sarah real quick. Okay, so you have 10. So you're going to be bringing in $350. Okay, so that's what that is. Amount charged. They're getting, because they're paying $35 per tote. So you're getting in $350, but it's only going to cost you, if you go back over here, you can see your total is $209. So the $350 less the $209.55 is that $140 that they're getting. All right. Stop share. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and unmute. Hey, Leslie and Denise. I'm unmuting everyone. Well, I guess I can't unmute Denise. Unmute Sarah. I want to open it up to any questions. I'm trying to think if there's anything I left off. If you want to include like doing a, like opening up the catalog along with this, you can. But this is a good fundraiser all in itself. And if you have people that are not local to you that need these shipped out, this is not the best fundraiser for that, because what happens is we're getting the discount. We're getting the most money back for the organization when we put them in groups of 19. And I know I keep going back and forth, but let's go ahead and go back to that screen real fast. So on the details, what makes the math work is that for every 7 purchased, you're going to get 12 at the special price. So when we hit 19, that's when you get your maximum value out of putting all these orders in on one order. Okay, so the idea is that you wouldn't be doing, like, say somebody wanted to order a tote and an insert. We don't really want to do that because it's not going to benefit the organization. They have to be local. Like, we can't direct ship that, because what happens with that is they're going to pay a total of $70 for those 2 items, but it's going to cost you $60 plus tax and shipping. There's really no benefit to that. So let's talk about that if you have questions. But when you purchase 2, you're not getting one on sale at all. Does that make sense? If it doesn't, let's talk about it. Because as you, let's see here. Show for every 7, yeah, for every 7, you're gonna get 12 specials. Because with this sale, and I'm gonna stop sharing again, but with this sale, for every 35 spent, you get 2 specials. So the math is a little strange for this fundraiser, but it's all worked out on that spreadsheet that I have for you. So you don't have to think about the math. But just know that if people want to do a fundraiser and they have people like all over the United States that they think want to do this, this is not the best fundraiser for them. The better way to do it is, if you're going to do this, you need to open up the whole catalog to them so that they can order those totes with you and you can attach those to their order, and you would charge them that full $35. But they can't do that on their own. Like, it wouldn't benefit the organization. What we're trying to do here is not give up your commission or your hostess rewards. So you're going to get to keep both the commission and the hostess rewards, and they're getting the cash overage on what it costs versus what they're paying.
Okay.
All right.
And this is only from November 1st through the November 21st. Is that right?
I think the 21st is the cutoff because I believe December specials start the 22nd.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'd have to get on the fundraiser at the beginning of the month.
And you usually do them about, what, a week, 2 weeks?
No more, well, probably 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah. I normally give fundraisers a little bit longer. And all you're going to need is the order form. So the order form I showed you, which is uploaded to our team files, you're going to print off the order form, but you're going to update it. So again, I'll share my screen. You're going to update it with your information. So where is that? Let's see here. It's right here. So if this is the order form you're using, and it's called Tygette's Dance Team, I don't know, but you just type it in there, and then you're going to give them the last day they can order here. Like if you want to change it to the 12th, update that. It tells you that the orders will be delivered by the seller within 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, so it's going to take about 2 weeks for it to be delivered. And the thing I would tell these people that are doing the fundraiser, I would say designate a day and time for pickup for everybody that orders so that you don't have to deliver all of these, you know, so that they can come get them. Like if it's at a school, just say, hey, pickup days are here and here. Or like if kids are selling them, they can go do delivery, but you shouldn't have to deliver anything. There's a note here that says if your child sells 1 to 5 totes, they will be sent home with your child. If the child sells 6 or more, they will be available for pickup at the school at a later assigned date. That is simply because, and you can change that if you want to, but that is for the sake of not letting the child lose a bunch of stuff, because you don't want to load them down with all this product and there's like boxes and boxes of stuff. It's just better if they can distribute it by people coming to them. All right. Now, when you get to this part right here, it says this marketing material was created by your name. You would go in and type in your name here. Okay, it's needed. So you do your name here, update the date, do the name of the organization, and then just take a glance over it. They're charging an extra $9 for personalization, or an icon with a name for $11. So if you're doing text only, you add $9. If you're doing an icon or icon with text, you're adding $11. Okay, and there's an example here of how you would put your orders in. Like this one, this just has for the totes. There's nothing that talks about the inserts on this, but the inserts are super easy. You just find out if they want black, gray, or red. And what you would do, like if I was ordering this, I would like put my name here, put my email here, phone number here. Let's say I wanted that one and that one, okay? And then I don't want any personalization, but I want to get 2 black inserts. You can just type here, add 2 black inserts, okay? So then we've got 2 totes and that, so 35 and 35 is 70, plus another 35 is 105. So our grand total here is 105. Now they can pay cash, check, PayPal if you have PayPal. They can pay by credit card. But they would have to contact you for credit card, because what would happen is you would need to go in online and put in the order and then put their credit card on there. So if somebody wants to pay with a card, they completely can. There's room for all kinds of credit cards to be placed on an order. And here is the personalization that they can look at. This is all printable, okay? So when you pull this up, you can print this out. Any questions on the order form?
I don't think so.
Anybody? Now, if you change the price from 35 to 32, make sure anywhere that says $35 on here, like here, 35 tax and shipping included, make sure that you would go in and change it, you know, because that'd be confusing. And then on this example, it says item price 30. You're not going to want it to say 30. You would want it to, you'd want it to say, what is it? 32, right? So you want it to be uniform in your example and up here with whatever you arrive at, all right?
Okay.
I'm going to stop sharing. It's pretty plain and it's pretty straightforward. The math sheet's available to you. You just tell them, hey, sell as many as you can. The more you sell, the more you're going to make. If it's people that are not local that want to buy these things, this is not the best fundraiser for you. I'm just going to tell you. But if you want to make it work, we need to open up the entire catalog for these people to order from, and they need to order the meeting utility totes and inserts through me, the consultant, because I will have to add that onto their order. Okay? And then for sure offer prizes. Depending on how big of a group this is, if it's like a mother and a child that are just trying to raise money for her to send her child to her dance lessons, you're not going to offer a top prize, right? It's just whatever they sell for themselves. But if it's a group of people, you might want to come up with a couple things. You know, maybe you could give away one of the travel bags that were on sale in October. Maybe you grabbed an extra one and you can give that up as a gift, because you're going to be able to get a new one anyway with your hostess credit on this party. Or you can even say, hey, top winner gets $50 towards whatever they want, and then you're going to use $50 of your credit for that top seller. Or you can offer them a hostess exclusive if you think your party is going to be $1,200 or more. You know, you're going to get 3 exclusives for free. So you could offer one of those and then give the other one to the person that's heading the fundraiser, because you want to get in good with these people. You want to do this again next year for them. You want to be the go-to, right? So give them, if you're at 1,200 or more, whoever helps you organize this fundraiser, I would give them one of those exclusives that you're getting for free. Give the top seller one, and then you get to keep one and the rest of the rewards. Any questions? And we'll end the recording. Alicia, are you good, dear? Leslie? Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.